Hello, Sir Jay. Are you there? Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Ah,
On behalf of Liberty Insurance Corporation, the management and the staffs, we are more than happy to present to you, to allow us to introduce to you our company, Liberty Insurance Corporation, including our product lines to be offered so that everybody from Taras's team will be enlightened and somehow will be equipped with the knowledge that you need this afternoon for you to be able to sell the non-life insurance products considering Liberty Insurance Corporations. I remember in 2015 we only have 10 branches, but now we have 28 branches nationwide. So you see, Liberty believes that by way of expanding our offices nationwide, we continue to grow. And most important part here is that we were able to approach a lot of our clients, agents, brokers, or intermediaries in such a way that it will be very convenient for everyone to transact business with us. And we continue to grow. So once again, good afternoon, everyone. With Taras's presentation prepared for this afternoon, you will all be guided about who we are and about the product lines offered by Liberty Insurance Corporation. Now, before we begin with the product lines offered, uh, it's a it's a it would be better that we introduce our company first. Now, to give you a background of who we are, Liberty Insurance Corporation is turning 67 years this coming December 11. The company is founded in 1953. Now, the nicest thing with Liberty Insurance Corporation is that we have expanded our service offices or branches nationwide to 28 service offices. Considering in 2015 we only have 10 branches, but now we are into expansion para maserbisyohan namin lalo yung mga agents, brokers, and most especially our clients nationwide. Now, next slide, please. As you can see in the screen, that is our corporate vision and mission. Now, my dear friends, it is our commitment and responsibility to look after the welfare of our policyholders by providing due compensation for the property losses with a high degree of efficiency in honoring their claims. The very reason why I mentioned that one of the strengths of Liberty Insurance Corporation is fast claim servicing. So we don't have problems in terms of claims. Well, in fact, the agents, brokers, and intermediaries, sila ang nagpapatunay sa amin kung gaano kabilis mag-settle ng claim ang Liberty Insurance. Guys, yan ang pinaka-importante sa lahat, settlement ng claims. The role of the insured or the policyholder is that they pay the premium kapalit ng policy, peace of mind, we cover their property or kotse nila or whatever property insured with us. Now, the role of insurance company is to settle their claims. Up to this point in time, we have maintained a very reputable claim settlement in terms of mga claims ng aming kliyente. All right, by knowing that, guys, we will now be proceeding with our first line of insurance. Actually, this is not a line of insurance. Following bonds, we will be discussing the lines of insurance of Liberty. Now, let's talk about bonds first. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, now, I want everybody to remember that bond is not really an insurance contract because there is no transfer of risk here from the insured to insurer. Di ba pag nabangga ang kotse, babayaran lang ng insurance company yung nabanggang kotse, ipapagawa. Pag nasunog ang bahay ng client, ng policyholder, babayaran ng insurance company yung claim para ma-restore ng may-ari ng bahay yung kanyang property. But sa bonds is not. Let's take a good example of the contractors. No? If the contractor defaults do sa kanyang project na pinapagawa sa kanya, the contractor actually must reimburse the insurance company, which is Liberty. Now, para maintindihan ng lahat, we will give you the 4 good examples of bonds which are related into construction. All right, next slide, please. Okay, my dear friends, these are the bonds that you can offer for a construction project. So, ibig sabihin, hanggat may mga nagpapagawa ng tulay, may nagpapagawa ng roads, may nagpapagawa ng mga condominium, mga residences, mga nagpapagawa ng project na i-involve yung contractor sa kontrata doon sa project owner. Ang pinakamagandang ibentang bond is yung 4 na construction bonds. As you can see in the screen, we have bidder's bond, performance, advance, and warranty bond. Now, let's talk about bidder's bond. Now, sa bidder's bond, it will actually guarantee that if the contractor will win in the bid, no, the contractor will actually enter into contract with the project owner, yung nagpapagawa or yung obligee, and magpo-post ngayon siya ng performance bond, and the contractor should honor its bid. Why the contractor should honor its bid? Kasi pumapasok yung claim dito kapag yung winning bidder, contractor, nag-refuse siya to accept the award and fails to enter into contract, doon ngayon papasok yung claim ng bidder's bond. Kaya napaka-importante ng bidder's bond kasi pag umatras yung contractor after na ma-accept niya yung notice of award, so pwedeng magka-claim yun. So in short, magki-claim sila sa Liberty. Alright? Now, the next one would be performance bond. Ito yung pinaka-kilalang bonds na kinukuha lagi sa mga insurance company. Now, this performance bond will actually guarantee that the principal, yung contractor, will perform the obligation set forth in the construction agreement. So, ibig sabihin, kapag yung contractor sinabing gagawa ng tulay, gagawa ng bahay, gagawa ng condominium, no? Dapat susundin ni contractor yung specific plans, terms, and conditions according sa construction agreement. Now, my dear friends, that means to say, if si contractor ay hindi niya gagawin yung obligation niya na mag-construct ng maayos na project, so magkakaroon uli ng claim doon because the contractor failed to complete the construction or installation or supply and delivery o kaya nag-fail siya to render service yung nire-require sa kanya, no? So normally ang hinihingi natin dito yung mga purchase order, construction contract, yan. O kaya letter of award. Now sa advance payment, number 3 na bond, no? This is also what we call surety bond. Ang ginagaranti ni Liberty dito, if the advance or deposit to be made by the project owner will be used for the project and shall be liquidated with the agreed payment. Okay, isimplify lang natin. For example, Abby would like her office to be renovated by a contractor. Tama? Di ba si Abby maglalabas ng down payment sa contractor? How sure are you na paglabas mo ng down payment sa contractor, talagang isusupply niya yung mga materyales at saka gagampanan niya yung obligation niya na ma-renovate ng maayos yung project. Remember, Abby, maglalabas ka ng money. And the contractor will not start his or her project sa renovation ng office mo unless wala kang down payment. Definitely, nanghihingi siya ng down payment sa inyo, say 50% ng 1 million. Kunyari, paparenovate mo yung building mo 1 million, 50%. So ikaw din, manghihingi ka rin ng kasiguraduhan. So kailangan humingi ka sa kanya ng surety bond from an insurance company. So that, pag ginagawa yung renovation ng office mo, ma-make sure natin na it will be liquidated with the agreed period. Okay? Now, the last one would be warranty bond. Dito naman, pag nagpagawa kayo ng project, halimbawa, natapos ng gawin ng contractor yung bahay, no? Ang ginagaranti ng insurance company dito is yung defects na makikita ng may-ari ng bahay o yung nagpapagawa ng project kapag tinurn over niya sa'yo. So, magbigay ulit tayo ng example to Abby. Kapag nagpagawa si Abby ng bahay sa contractor at tinurn over na yung bahay kay Abby, gawa na. So, turnover na, no? Tapos, wala pang 1 year, bigla may tumutulo dun sa bubong. So, ibig sabihin, may defects. May defects, merong kailangang i-correct doon sa workmanship. So, pag may kailangang defect, kung merong dapat i-correct o kailangan ayusin yon, kaninong gastos yon? Di ba? Dapat sa contractor. Kaya lang, pag walang warranty bond, sasakit yung ulo ng project owner, sasakit yung ulo ni Abby, di ba? So kaya tayo may warranty bond para pag nag-fail or nag-refuse yung contractor na gawin yung dapat niyang i-correct o i-repair dun sa bahay, nakaka-turn over. So at least si insurance company will guarantee na mako-correct at mare-replace yung mga materials na ginamit dun sa bahay. Okay? So I hope somehow a simple scenario about the bonds of different kinds of bonds under the construction ay medyo naliwanagan tayo this afternoon. Alright? Maybe after this one, we can have a open forum or parang question and answer portion. Alright? Now, we turn the next slide, please, Abby. Okay, this is very popular sa non-life insurance company. Almost all of us do have our homes, our residences. Now guys, ang fire or property insurance, this is an insurance to provide protection to your residential, warehouse, industrial, or commercial buildings. Ibig sabihin, ang fire insurance, dinisign ito para kung sakali na masunog yung property o kaya tinamaan ng kidlat, merong insurance na magko-compensate para doon sa mismong owner ng property. Okay? Now, next slide. Okay, now we turn the next slide, please. Okay, now, by knowing that the fire or property insurance will cover properties, kasi pag nagpa-quote yung mga clients sa inyo, ladies, pwedeng may magpa-quote sa inyo ng mga iba-ibang building, contents, machinery equipments, machines, tools, spare parts, or mga contents ng restaurant, ng school, ng church. Yan yung mga kino-cover natin. Ang ayaw natin i-cover yung mga halimbawa, pagawaan ng pintura, o kaya pagawaan ng paputok. Ayaw natin ng mga abandoned buildings. Ayaw natin ng mga condemned buildings. So, ibig sabihin, mga magagandang buildings lang kino-cover natin or contents. Okay. Now, the fire and lightning actually is the basic cover. Now, pwedeng i-extend yung fire and lightning to include the allied perils as shown in the slide. So, yung fire and lightning, ibig sabihin, pag tinamaan ng kidlat, o kaya nasunog yung bahay, ano pa ba daw ang pwedeng i-cover aside from fire and lightning? Now, as you can see in the screen, we can extend the fire and lightning to include the other perils. So, ibig sabihin, yung policy ng may-ari ng bahay, kung gusto niyang may cover siya ng earthquake, typhoon, flood, vandalism, landslide, subsidence, paglubog ng lupa, no? Tidal wave, tsunami, volcanic eruption, pwede natin i-cover yan. Pag kinover natin to, may additional premium. Okay? Subject for approval. So at least, now alam nyo na meron tayong tinatawag na fire insurance para magkaroon ng protection yung mga bahay natin o kaya yung mga properties natin. Remember, hindi lang mga bahay, pwedeng warehouse, industrial, commercial properties, theaters, schools, restaurants, and a lot more. Basta, magaganda yung risk. Okay? Now, next slide. Okay, now, it's time to introduce to you the next line of insurance. It's a traditional line na mabentang-mabenta rin. Ladies, alam niyo naman kapag yung mga kaibigan natin o yung mga kliyente natin, pag may bahay yan, minsan may mga kotse rin sila. Meron ding insurance para sa mga kotse. Okay? Now, remember, with motor car insurance, actually, you can get most of your money, tapos peace of mind, and the right cover for your private car, commercial vehicle, motorcycle, even yung mga light trucks, pwede rin yan. Pwede natin i-cover yan. Okay? Now, let's have the next slide. Yan. Okay. I want everybody to know, I want everybody to be informed that under the motor car insurance, meron tayong tinatawag na physical damage and third-party liability. Now, I hope everybody will not be confused. When we say physical damage, halimbawa si Abby may sarili siyang kotse. Ang mabangga ang kotse niya, ang malaglagan ng pintura yung kotse niya, ang masunog yung kotse mo, ang makiskis ng tansan yung kotse mo, so definitely nasira ang kotse ni Abby. So meron tayong insurance dyan and we call it comprehensive cover na policy. Now, paano naman kung halimbawa ako naman yung nagdadrive ng kotse, ako yung may policy ng motor car, nakasagasa ako, aksidente, hindi ko sinasadya nakasagasa ako sa pedestrian. So, remember, pag nakasagasa ka ng tao, it's either namatay siya o kaya na-disgrasya, na-aksidente. So, ipapagamot natin yan. Now, guys, meron tayong tinatawag na compulsory third-party liability, CTPL. Dinesign yan para kung makaka-hurt tayo, makaka-damage tayo ng tao, through reimbursement by Liberty Insurance Corporation, at least mako-compensate kayo dun sa perang nilabas nyo in terms of death nung nasagasaan, funeral, o kaya mga medical reimbursements. But the limit is only up to 100,000. Now, ladies, remember, ang CTPL, dinesign lang to para sa tao na madidisgrasya, hindi para sa hayop at saka hindi para sa bagay. Kasi if you can see the screen right now, meron tayong tinatawag na excess liability. Merong bodily injury, property damage. Bakit? Kasi baka mamaya, pagbangga mo ng kotse mo, makahit ka ng tao. Nagdadrive ka ng kotse, makahit ka ng isa pang kotse. O kaya nagdadrive ka ng kotse, nakahit ka ng, halimbawa, ng tumatawid na kalabaw sa farm. O kaya nakahit ka ng kabayo na tumatawid dyan sa right park sa Baguio, yung mga ganun ba. Now, these are considered third-party bodily injury and property damages. Kasi remember, pag nakabangga ka, pwede kang maka-agrabyado ng tao o kaya ng bagay. Now, meron din tayong acts of nature na pwede include sa compre policy because alam nyo naman, pagka bumagyo, bumaha, o kaya nag-volcanic eruption, pwedeng masira yung kotse natin, pwedeng may coverage yung compre policy ng motor car. Now, tumatanggap lang tayo up to 10 years age of vehicle, meaning from 2008 to 2020. So, pag more than 10 years na, pinapa-approve na natin sa amin. No? Pinapa-approve sa amin. Kasi meron pa rin mga kotse na magaganda, lagpas 10 years na, mga ba, 11, 12. Okay naman, basta we will guide you we will assist you for the approval ng mga ganong kotse. Every time na may magpapaquote sa inyo, alamin nyo lang sino yung assured, ano yung model, make, type ng kotse, then you check the value, kung may expiring policy, submit to us, and then we will prepare a quotation. Alright? So basically, that's motor car insurance. Pwede yan sa private car, commercial vehicle, motorcycle, mga SUV, AUV yan. Pwede tayo dyan. Alright? Okay, next one. Next slide. Now, this is our, how many products do we have now? This is our, let me introduce to you our third product. This is called personal accident insurance. Okay. Now, itong personal accident insurance, this is a type of product or insurance na pwede nating i-cover yung individual, family, corporate, or group of people. Anong magandang example dyan? Halimbawa, merong gusto magpa-quote sa inyo na magsasaka, pwede nating kubera ng personal accident insurance. May mga grupo ng doktor o kaya grupo ng estudyante, pwede nating i-cover yun. So, itong personal accident insurance kasi maraming klase ito eh. Mamaya, yung new products, I will be discussing to you the new products. And most likely, malalaman nyo na iba-iba pala yung personal accident insurance for a specific type of occupation. And then, actually, we can design a special package depende kung ano yung need ng client natin. Okay, now next slide, please. Okay. Now, ladies, the personal accident insurance, actually, this insurance will provide benefits and indemnities in case of losses to the person or physical well-being of the insured arising out of accident. Kaya merong personal accident insurance because this insurance is designed for a, yun na nga, binanggit ko, family, individual, or group of people. Di ba ang accident is unforeseen, unexpected, wala namang may kagustuhang maaksidente, right? Now, 24/7 by traveling by land, sea, or air. Kung halimbawa teacher si Abby, tapos ako naman doctor, tapos merong iba diyan ay meron namang iba diyan na office worker or factory worker, depende sa occupational risk of classification. Ito yung mga pwedeng benefits niya under PA. Halimbawa, na-aksidente siya, tapos namatay, covered 'yon. Pag naman na-aksidente siya, tapos na-lose niya yung isang part ng body niya, limbs, ganyan, or nabaldado siya, disablement, pwede natin i-cover. Halimbawa, pag na-murder and assault naman siya, pwede natin i-cover yon. Now, pag na-aksidente, maraming mga medical receipts yan, maraming gastos sa ospital, pwede natin silang ma-unburden sa mga expenses. At pag namatay naman, nagbibigay tayo ng tulong pinansyal or burial expense benefit pag na-aksidente. Okay? Now, tingnan natin yung mga occupational risk classification na sino-sino kaya pwedeng magpa-insure. Next slide, please. Yan. As you can see in the picture, as mentioned, pwede tayong mag-insure ng individual, family, or group. So, as you can see, pwede tayong mag-insure nga ng mga barbero, ng driver, ng teacher, ng baker, ng priest, ng chef, ng welder. Pero before we leave this personal accident insurance, I just want you to know na the more na mas mahirap or delikado yung ginagawa niya, the more na mas mahal yung premium na babayaran. Always remember that. Normally, ang mga trabaho, katulad natin, pare-pareho, mga nag-o-office, di ba? Are we exposed to a lot of danger? Hindi masyado. Kasi pagpasok natin ng opisina, nandito lang tayo sa opisina, di ba? I-compare mo yung mga sarili natin sa welder at saka sa mga barbero. O kaya farmer, gumagamit na ng mga cutting machines and tools. O kaya factory worker. No? So, o kaya barangay tanod, o kaya SK chairman, o kaya senator. Marami ring mga exclusion sa PA na hindi natin tinatanggap, katulad ng mga pilots, no? Army, navies, sundalo, police, yan, hindi natin na-accept yung barangay tanod, yan. Ang gusto nating pinapa-insure yung mga nandito sa screen natin. And the more na mahirap yung ginagawa niya, the more na mahal yung premium. Minsan, meron talaga totally hindi na natin tinatanggap kasi exclusion yun. Okay? Now, let's talk about the other line of insurance. Come on, next slide please. Yan. Okay, guys. Ito ang isang bagong produkto ni Liberty Insurance. Ang coverage niya is within the Philippines. Pwede nating i-offer to. Baka kasi sila ay tamaan ng COVID-19, ma-positively infected sila ng COVID-19, o kaya mauwi sila sa pagkamatay due to COVID-19. Now, can we have the next slide please, Abby? Now, I do know Tara do have a clear copy of this one. Now, let's just focus lang ng konti sa COVID-19. You can sell this 18 to 50 years old. May tatlo siyang option. Option 1 is 2 months. Option 2, 3 months lang yung cover. And then option 3, 1 year cover lang. Now, uulitin ko ha, ang benefits and coverage niya, COVID, makaka-claim siya. Pag namatay naman siya due to COVID, pwede rin siya makaklaim. Ang tatandaan nyo lang, ladies, huwag nyo ibebenta to sa na-infect na sa COVID-19. Baka natatawa si Abby. Baka kasi ibenta nyo rin ito sa sa health workers. Hindi to pwede ibenta sa mga frontliner. Yung mga magta-travel abroad, hindi rin natin pwedeng ibenta to. Dito lang sa Pilipinas muna. Okay? So anyway, nandiyan naman yung mga options niya tsaka yung mga premium. Tandaan nyo lang, hanggang 18 to 50 years old lang pwedeng bentahan. Alright, next slide. Ano bang pangalan ng katabi ni Abby? Para hindi naman laging si Abby ang example ko. Sige. Anong pangalan niya, Abby?
Princess.
What's the name? O sige, para naman hindi lagi si Abby yung example na. O Princess. O sige, thank you. Okay, Abby, Princess, and the rest of the group of Tara. Let me introduce to you another new product of Liberty Insurance. This is what we call Liberty Rider PAL. Now, kitang-kita naman sa screen natin, naka-motorsiklo, no, yung rider. So that means to say, may kinalaman to sa motorsiklo. So what we are covering here right now is a personal accident, 1-year cover para sa rider at saka yung back ride niya. Okay, so ibig sabihin, baka kasi maaksidente yung nagmamaneho ng motorsiklo at saka yung nakaangkas sa kanya, tapos pag na-aksidente yun, pwede ring masira yung motorsiklo niya. Yan ang rider pal. Now, Abby, let's take a look on the next slide para ma-explain natin na maayos. Okay, you turn the next slide. Yan. Yan. Okay, before I begin, I can provide you and Tara a copy of the updated values of motorcycle to choose from 30,000 to 500,000. As you can see on the screen, we only have 50,000 to 100,000 here. Yung values na yan would mean yung value ng motorsiklo. But again, binabanggit ko sa inyo, they have now the options, yung mga coverages starting 30,000 hanggang 500,000. Now, you may be wondering, paano ba tayo mag-compute? Okay, I'll just give you a few reminders. I mentioned to Tara, now I'm mentioning it to you right now, please target rider associations. Huwag nating ibebenta to on a retail basis. Ibig sabihin, magbenta tayo ng rider pal, maramihan. Okay? Because when we designed the rider pal, we intentionally created or made this in such a way we will be offering lower premiums provided na marami yung motorsiklo. Now, ulitin ko lang, i-offer natin yung rider pal sa mga rider association or mga groups or mga clubs. Kasi the more na marami yung motorsiklo na ini-insure sa atin, mas bumababa yung premium. Now, I want you to take a look at the rider PAL coverages. This is 1 year personal accident insurance. Ang financial assistance would mean burial expense. Now, ang pwede lang natin tanggapin, both the rider and back ride from ages 18 to 60 years old. Yun lang. So, kung merong back ride na below 18 or lalagpas sa 60, hindi natin pwedeng tanggapin. Okay? So, bago tayo umalis dito, para saan to? Para to sa rider, back ride, at saka sa motorsiklo. Kasi baka maaksidente sila o masira yung motorsiklo. At least, meron tayong compensation na ibibigay. Alright? Okay. Let's talk about kasambahay. Okay. This is not really something new with Liberty because in 2016, I think we already have this kasambahay. We are teaching you about kasambahay right now because one of the good things that happened with our kasambahay product is that nagkaroon siya ng annual physical examination na libre. No? So, Abby, can you turn the next slide so that I can fully explain yung kasambahay? Yan. Okay, ladies, remember, this kasambahay product is a 1-year personal accident insurance. Now, 1 year, pwede siyang i-renew every year. Ang pwede lang nakasambahay na age dito, 15 to 60 years old. Now, since this is a 1-year personal accident insurance, in-extend namin yung annual physical examination. Diba? Kaya lang ito, pwede siyang i-undergo sa medical city, sa lahat ng mga medical city clinics. That's why I'm telling Tara nga before, kung meron dyan sa Dipolog or sa ibang probinsya na tatargetin natin, we're not giving you false hope, but let's check if we can work it out to negotiate with hospital or clinics para ma-avail din ng mga ibang kababayan natin na kasambahay itong APE. But that's subject for negotiation and we will see kung pwede natin i-work out. But for now, yung mag-a-avail ng kasambahay namin, meron siyang free APE. Now, sino-sino yung mga kasambahay? Pwedeng caretaker, yaya, laundry persons, yung mga nagluluto, cooks, o kaya family and personal driver. Now, Princess and Abby and the rest of the team who's viewing us right now, you cannot offer this kung hindi siya kasambahay. In the event na magkaroon ng concealment dito, meaning construction worker siya o kaya barbero, pero niloko niya ang insurance company na kunyari kasambahay siya, we will find out. At pag nalaman namin na hindi siya kasambahay at meron siyang kasambahay policy, the claim will be denied. So before we go to the next product, always remember that the kasambahay is only for the stay in or stay out personal or family drivers, cooks, laundry persons, yaya. Yun ang mga pwede doon. Okay? Sige. Now, let's talk about Liberty Me Pets. Okay. Now, we will now be talking about a 1-year personal accident insurance again. This is for the pet owner and for her pet owner, for her pet dog or cat. Okay. Abby, show to them yung mga limits natin tsaka yung mga benefits on the next slide. Yan. Let's talk about the pets. Okay, ladies, paalala ko lang sa inyo ang pwede lang natin insure ay yung alagang aso or pusa. Other than that, hindi na tayo pwedeng mag-insure ng iba pang hayop na pet. Okay? Tingnan nyo magandang coverage dito. If humans like us, we have personal accident insurance, even the pets do have. Pag namatay yung aso, meron siyang 25,000. No? Pag nabaldado, pwede rin siya makaklaim. Yung medical expense niya, may kinalaman yan sa accident o kaya common diseases, rabies, distemper, vomiting, runny eyes, fever. So, nagkakasakit din yung aso. Pwede rin pa i-reimburse yan kay Liberty up to 5,000. Now, pag nawala naman yung aso, after 90 days ng pagkawala, from the time na nawala yung aso, pwede siya makakuha ng 10,000. Okay? Pero, antay lang ng 91st day kasi baka halimbawa si Princess nawala yung aso ngayon, kakukuha lang ng policy 2 weeks ago, gusto na maka 10,000, hindi pwede yun. After 90 days, pwede nang makuha ni Princess yung 10,000. Ano muna ipapakita mo? Barangay certificate or police certificate, no? Normally kasi pag nag-claim tayo, ganyan mga blatter, yan. Now, yung financial assistance, burial expense yan. Now, ito yung tandaan lang natin, ladies. Tatanggap lang tayo ng aso 3 months to 7 years old. At kung beyond yung age sa 7 years old, magdadagdag tayo ng premium na, surcharge premium na 1,000 kapag 8 years old to 10. Now, remember, ang MiPets, ang presyo niya is 2,000 annual. Ibig sabihin, nare-renew nga kasi siya taon-taon. So, kung si Princess kukuha ng MiPet, 2,000 ang babayaran mo for 1 year cover. Now, kung magdadagdag si Princess ng isa pang aso plus 600. Okay? So, kung magdadagdag pa si Princess ng isa pang aso na 3 na, another 600. So, magkano na babayaran mo nun? So, 3 na. So, every time nagdadagdag ka ng aso, 600 ng 600. Every time na tumatanda yung aso, lalo na nandun sa bracket ng age na yun, plus 1,000. Alam nyo ba na kailangan dokumentado yung aso? Pag wala siyang PCCI para ma-establish yung ownership or identity ng aso, tapos wala siyang grooming shop record or kaya walang veterinary record, undocumented pet siya. So, pag undocumented pet, magcha-charge ulit siya ng 1,000. So, bago tayo umalis dito, explain ko lang. Si Princess, gusto ng Liberty Me Pets, kaya lang undocumented yung aso niya. Walang dokumento. No? So, ang babayaran ni Princess, 3,000. Hindi 2,000 kasi nga undocumented. Alright? So, very clear tayo dyan. Now, let's take the next slide, Abby. Yan. Pag-usapan naman natin yung insurance ng under ng MiPets pero doon sa pet owner. Now, sa pet owner, yan din yung mga benefits niya. Anyway, na-explain ko na yung premium, it's 2,000. Dapat yung pet owner na magpapa-insure Princess Abby, dapat 18 to 60 years old lang. Kaya kung biglang meron kang FB friend ng edad nung FB friend mo na pet owner is 15, hindi siya pwede magpa-insure ng MiPets. Kailangan 18 years old yung pet owner pataas. Okay? Alright, so that's MiPets. Okay, let's talk about the next slide, guys. Okay, let's talk about PayAssure. Okay, ang PayAssure, we offer this to lending companies. Now, alam naman natin ang lending companies dahil nagpapahiram sila ng pera, like for example, salary loan, may borrowers yan. Now, what we intend to do here is that we tell the lending company to buy PayAssure cards with Liberty. They will pay as to the number of PayAssure na i-release natin sa kanila at bawat borrower, bibigyan nila ng card na merong insurance. Ngayon, yung insurance na yon na card, PayAssure card, depende yon kung ilan yung PayAssure card na bibilin sa atin. Okay? Now, show us the next slide, Abby. Yan. Okay. Since ang PayAssure ay para sa mga borrowers, ito ang pinakamagandang pwedeng mangyari dyan. Si lending company, bibili ng PayAssure cards with Liberty, Halimbawa, si lending company bumili ng 1,000 pay assured cards. So babayaran nila yun sa amin and then papasok sila into contract. So kung sino man yung bibigyan nilang borrower, may control number yon. Now, the borrower should be, ang age niya is 18 to 60 years old lang. But don't worry, we can track it down because we can keep our records. Alam namin kung sino ang nabigyan because sila rin naman na magde-daily declaration sa amin kung sino yung borrower na binigyan nila. Tingnan niyo yung nasa screen kung magkano ang pwedeng makuha ng borrower kung sakaling siya ay namatay. Siyempre, ang makakakuha na nito yung beneficiary, di ba? Halimbawa, ako, ang makakakuha no, pag namatay ako, asawa ko. Pag single, ang makakakuha, mommy or daddy. Okay? Accidental death, kalahating milyon. Financial assistance or burial expense would be 25,000. Yan ang maganda dyan. Ang premium lang niya is 1,000. Okay? Now, let's have the next slide, Abby. Now, don't be confused. Ang Pay Assure Plus, okay, ganito Abby, Princess ha, ang Pay Assure para sa lending company. Kanino nila ibibigay yung Pay Assure card? Sa borrowers. Ito namang Pay Assure Plus, ang tinatarget natin, mga maliliit na kumpanya na may mga tauhan or employees, tas ibibigay niya to sa mga tauhan niya. Bakit? Pag binigay niya sa tauhan niya, ano bang mapapala nila dito? Magkakaroon sila ng compensation or benefits. Okay, bago natin i-shift sa next slide, ino-offer natin to sa small, medium enterprises or mga maliliit na companies. Tapos, ang gusto nating i-insure dito, mga nag-o-opisina, mga call center agents, nasa travel agencies, mga ahente, opticians, surgeon, teachers. Okay? So, turn the next slide, Abby. Just like Pay Assure, sige. It's okay. Standby. Standby tayo dyan. Okay, gusto ko lang ipagpatuloy yung Pay Assure Plus. Sa Pay Assure Plus, ang kinaibahan lang niya sa Pay Assure, yung Pay Assure Plus, aside from the accidental death benefit na 500,000 at saka financial assistance na 25,000, meron siyang benefit na annual physical examination sa medical city clinic. So, biro mo, hindi na po problemahin ng employer yung APE ng mga tao niya kasi may kasama na siyang APE. Ang premium nun is 2,000. Okay. Now, we will remind Tara about this new product again. I can see from here, Tara is not around. Abby and Princess, Liberty Deliver Sure is something new. Ito pinakabago sa lahat, itong Deliver Sure. Pero hindi pa namin siya talaga inilalabas ibenta. So, for the purpose of discussion and training, gusto kong malaman nyo na naka-standby tayo sa Deliver Sure for approval muna ng Insurance Commission. Ano ba to? Di ba guys, usong-uso na yung motorcycle delivery? Natatry nyo ba yung magpa-deliver sa inyo? Lalo na nga yung mga ECQ, yung mga ganyan, di ba? Na-imagine nyo ba na yung motorcycle delivery, baka mamaya madisgrasya yung nagmo-motorsiklo na nagde-deliver ng pagkain sa inyo? Naisip nyo ba na baka habang nagde-deliver siya, halimbawa, magkaroon ng robbery, no? O kaya, mabunggo yung motorsiklo, o kaya yung ipapadeliver ng pagkain sa inyo, masira, makontaminate. So, ang Delivery Sure, ang maganda dito, ito yung insurance para sa nagdadrive ng motorsiklo, yung nagde-deliver, yung motorsiklo niya, at saka baka makontaminate o masira yung pagkain na ide-deliver sa inyo, at saka baka manakawan siya. Yan ang maganda sa Delivery Sure. Ganun ang insurance niya. Alright, so next slide na tayo. Okay, Liberty Moms. Yan, Liberty Moms. Okay, pag-usapan natin yung Liberty Moms. Liberty Moms is designed for all women. Liberty Moms is a 1-year personal accident insurance para sa mga babae. I hope hindi kayo ma-confuse. Actually, hindi lang ito para sa nagbubuntis. Halimbawa, meron kayong kaibigang babae na age 21, no? Age 21. Tapos, kumuha siya ng Liberty Ma'am. So, 1 year personal accident. Tapos, after 2 months niya kumuha ng policy ng Liberty Moms, bigla siya nagbuntis. Alam nyo ba, pag nag-miscarriage siya, magkakaroon siya ng benefit. Pag naglaglag, pwede siya magkaroon ng benefit. Kasi remember, ang pagbubuntis naman is 9 months hanggang lumabas yung baby. Pero during the first day of pregnancy up to 24th week of pregnancy, pag yun nalaglag siya, may coverage siyang pwedeng makuha kay Liberty. Remember, ang miscarriages, hindi kino-cover yan ng health o kaya ng HMO, di ba? So, si Liberty, kino-cover namin yun. So, ulitin ko lang ha, itong Liberty Moms, hindi lang para sa nanay ito. Kaya may asawa, walang asawa, complicated sa relasyon, okay na okay lang yan. Ba't natawa si Princess? Kasi ulitin ko lang, Princess ha, Liberty Moms nga yung title nito, yung pangalan ng product. Pero hindi nangangahulugan na kailangan kasal sila. Kailangan may papel. Basta babae pwedeng kumuha, pero ganito ang edad nito. 20 to 45 lang, ha? Baka mamaya kasi meron pang babae na 46 mag-a-avail, hindi na tayo pwede mag-offer nito. Ngayon, kung 15 years old yung babae, hindi pwede. Kailangan 20 years old pataas ka mag-offer, ha? Princess, baka makabenta ka dito, 16 years old o 18. O, below yung age niya, hindi pwede yan, ha? Ladies, tandaan nyo, itong Liberty Moms para sa 20 to 45 years old lang na babae, 1 year PA siya. Okay? Kasi baka ma-aksidente rin sila. So, yan ang Liberty Moms. Okay, let's turn the next slide. Liberty Games. Okay. Liberty Games. Ito naman ang 1-year personal accident insurance para sa mga atleta. Ito yung 1-year personal accident insurance sa mga magte-training. No? Kahit yung magte-training abroad. Kaya lang ngayon, siguro napapaisip kayo, paano ho namin maibenta to? Mukha namang wala naman ho tayong, postpone naman ho yung mga Olympics 2020 sa Japan. Katatapos lang ng SEA Games. It's okay. Anybody you can target sa Liberty Games. Athletes, varsity players, no? If you know someone from the Philippine Sports Commission, if you know someone from your province na very active in participating or organizing mga games or mga palaro, pwede silang kumuha ng Liberty Games. So, ang Liberty Games, ladies, ay para sa 12 years old to 45 years old lamang. Yun ang mga atleta na pwede natin i-insure, yung ganong edad lang, ha? Kasi baka may mangyaring aksidente sa kanila. At saka pag sports-related injuries, meron tayong tinatawag na emergency first response cover. Yung mga may injure sila dahil sa laro nila, kino-cover din natin. Okay. Next slide, we have. Okay, now let's talk about Liberty Home Shield. Okay, now let's have the next slide, please, Abby. Okay, kitang-kita nyo naman doon sa picture natin sa home shield kanina, pamilya sila, di ba? So may kinalaman din sa pamilya yan. Now, as you can see in the screen, the package is designed to protect the owners of the buildings. Pero, dapat residents yung kanyang well, basically, magko-cover tayo ng home shield, pero dapat yung kanyang property ay talagang residence, no? Residence. Hindi pwedeng warehouse, hindi pwedeng pabrika, hindi pwedeng factory or whatever. Pagka kinover natin yung bahay nilang pamilya, meron na rin silang personal accident insurance. Okay? Yun ang maganda doon. May insurance na yung bahay nila, may personal accident insurance pa. Okay? So yan ang maganda sa Liberty home shield. Pinoprotektahan yung bahay, pinoprotektahan pa yung mismong insured ng bahay. Okay? Alright. Yung sa insurance kasi ng bahay, hindi lang naman yung building ang kino-cover, pati yung contents niya. Okay? Pati yung laman ng bahay kino-cover natin. Except cash and jewelries. Alright? So, let's have the next slide. Okay. Now, meron ulit tayong isa pang produkto. Ang tawag natin dyan ay casualty lines of insurance. This is designed for third party. Now, have you ever wondered sino yung third party? Kanina ko pa nababanggit yan. Okay, ganito yan ha. Halimbawa, si Abby may-ari ng restaurant. Tapos, ako ay customer. Pag ako nadulas sa restaurant ni Abby at na-aksidente ko or namatay at hindi mo ko naasikaso ng maayos, pwede kang ihabla ng asawa ko or ng kapamilya ko. Tama ba yon? Pwede. Paano mo ngayon poproteksyonan yung sarili mo kung hinahabla ka na dahil namatay ako or nadisgrasya? But because of the Comprehensive General Liability Insurance, what we call CGL, which is a casualty line, pwede kang maprotektahan doon sa mga cases na pwedeng magkaroon ng bodily injury or death sa business premises operations nyo. Now, Princess and Abby, ang casualty line ay may kinalaman sa third party. Lalo na yung example na binabanggit ko, yung CGL, Comprehensive General Liability Insurance. Ibig sabihin nun, mga bangko, simbahan, mall, school, pag merong disgrasyang nangyari sa loob at ang nasaktan ay customer, pwedeng mag-claim yun. Sino ang hindi pwedeng mag-claim? Yung may-ari ng business, yung staff ng business. Kaya halimbawa, kayong tatlo, ako yung may-ari ng restaurant, kayong tatlo yung, isa sa inyo, janitor, yung isa sa inyo, cashier, yung isa sa inyo, chef. Pag kayo ang nadali sa business premises operations natin restaurant, hindi tayo pwedeng mag-claim. Ang pwedeng mag-claim sa atin yung kumakain. Okay? So, yun ang maganda doon. Paano naman kung yung kumakain lumabas na? Wala na sa restaurant natin. Ay, dapat yun, may personal accident insurance na siya. Wala nang kinalaman sa CGL. O halimbawa, nagwi-withdraw ko sa bangko, bibigla akong nasagasaan. Hindi ko pwedeng sisihin yung restaurant mo, Abby. Unless na-disgrasya ako sa loob ng restaurant mo. Ngayon, kung tumatawid na ako, tapos wala na ako sa premises mo, hindi yun mako-cover dito. Okay? Now, let's take a look of some of the examples ng casualty line. Sige, turn the next slide. Na-explain ko sa inyo yung Comprehensive General Liability. Explain ko lang yung Fidelity Guarantee Insurance. Na-explain ko yung CGL kanina, yung kinikwento ko sa inyo. Itong Fidelity Guarantee Insurance, okay, ganito siya. May-ari ako kunyari ng restaurant. Okay, kunyari, you know Waffle Time? Alam niyo yung Waffle Time, di ba? Sige. Kung may Waffle Time ako, tapos si Abby yung tindera ko, nagre-remit ng pera, di ba, si Abby? Daily, weekly, monthly, tama? So, alam ko yung pasok ng cash flow ko. Paano kung halimbawa bigla akong ninanakawan o dinedekwatan ni Abby ng pera? So, ang Fidelity Guarantee, guys, ito yung insurance that covers dishonesty and fraud of empleyado. Sino ngayon yung nagfo-fraud, nagdi-dishonesty? Si Abby. So, normally, ang kino-cover natin dito, mga regular employees na kahera. Okay? Kasi sila yung mga naghahawak ng pera. Okay? Yun ang kino-cover dyan. Okay, let's turn the next slide. Okay, sa money securities and payroll robbery insurance naman, halimbawa, Si Abby tatawid sa China Bank, may daladalang mga collection na pera, tapos biglang na-hold up, kino-cover dito yun. Halimbawa, sarado yung bangko, tapos nasira yung safe vault, o kaya nanakawan yung bangko, kino-cover din natin yun. So yun ang may kinalaman sa money securities, payroll, and robbery insurance. Okay, those are a good example of casualty insurance. Ang medical malpractice naman or medical liability, halimbawa, doktor ako, tapos anesthesiologist ako, tapos nasobrahan ko sa anesthesia yung pasyente, tapos namatay. Pwede kong ihabla nung kapamilya ng pasyente. So, kung merong medical malpractice insurance, pwedeng makover yun. Kasi civil liability yun tsaka legal defenses. Okay? Halimbawa, isa pang magandang example, yung professional indemnity. Halimbawa, si Abby, nagpa-manicure kay Princess. Kaya lang, nasugatan ni Princess yung kuko ni Abby. Tapos nag-infect. Di ba syempre galit na galit si Abby? May kinalaman sa... Kaya nga tinawag siyang professional indemnity. Kasi yung profession mo, di ba, manicurista ka. O halimbawa, barbero ko. Tapos nagkataon, nagupit ko lahat yung buhok mo na nakalbo ko. Di ba magagalit ka? O kaya halimbawa, nagpapa-hot oil ka, bigla nasunog ko yung buhok mo. O nagpaparebad ka. So, ibig sabihin, may kinalaman sa profession mo. So, pwede kang maprotektahan ng mga ganitong insurance. Okay? Now what do we have for the next slide? Engineering. Okay, engineering. Okay. Let's talk about engineering. Okay, we have few more slides left. Okay, let's talk about engineering. Can you turn the next slide, please? Okay, sana hindi kayo ma-confuse. Okay, I'd like to introduce to you engineering insurance. Isa pang produkto to. Under the engineering insurance, merong sikat na contractors all risk insurance, CAR, or baka narinig nyo, pwedeng pa-quote ng CARI, no? Ang CAR, primarily, ang kino-cover nito civil works. Di ba pag nagpapagawa tayo ng mga building, kalye, bridge, gumagamit tayo ng mga tabla, semento, bakal, pako, di ba? Have you ever wondered na habang nagko-construct ng mall, habang nagko-construct ng building, hindi pa man natatapos, biglang nag-earthquake, nasira yung building, hindi pa man tapos, kino-cover natin yun sa CAR. Basta merong project, katulad dito, yung nasa screen, ano-ano ba mga projects? Ano bang gagawing project? Like dam, pier, bridge, residential building, school, theaters, yan. Yan yung mga project. Starting from the commencement of work up to completion, kino-cover natin sa CAR yung mga katulad ng halimbawa ang nagtatayo tayo ng mga building, tapos biglang nag-tidal wave, nasira, hindi pa man tapos yung building, kino-cover natin yun. May tinatayong building, tapos biglang may naglalakad na tao, tapos biglang nabagsakan ng semento or bakal, tapos na-disgrasya, kino-cover din natin yung third-party liability sa CAR. Okay? Now, let's talk about marine insurance on the next slide. Okay. Now, marine insurance actually, this is actually an insurance against risk connected with navigation, transportation, or any stage in preparation of shipment. Ano ba siniship? Normally, mga cargos, diba? Mga stocks, mga merchandise. Diba, imagine niyo, stocks ng TV, cargo, no? Stocks ng TV nasa barko mula sa Hong Kong papunta ng pier sa Tondo, Manila. Bigla ngayon nag-earthquake sa gitna ng dagat. Di ba masisira yung cargo ng stocks? So, kino-cover namin yun. Ang hindi na lang namin kino-cover sa marine, yung marinhal, hindi kami nagko-cover ng marinhal. When we say marinhal, the physical structure or machinery and equipment ng buong barko. So in short, ladies, hindi kami nagko-cover ng barko. Ang kino-cover namin yung laman ng barko. Okay, now to give you more explanation on that, let's turn the next slide, Abby. Okay. Now, ang kino-cover ni Liberty ay marine cargo insurance. Yan, gusto ko sana mapakinggan nyo na maayos to ha. Kasi lalo na ang Dipolog, may dagat dyan. Maraming pwedeng magpakut nito. I hope you will remember again na hindi nagko-cover si Liberty Insurance ng mismong barko. Okay? Hindi tayo nagko-cover ng barko. Ang kino-cover ni Liberty ay yung laman ng barko. I will give you another example. Stocks of Lazada items, say, from Korea, papuntang Pilipinas, worth 500,000 US dollars. Dami nun, no? Magmula sa Korea, which is port of origin, ang port of destination niya, say, North Harbor, Manila. Naiisip nyo ba habang umaandar yung barko na may Lazada items, bigla siyang napirata? Alam niyo yung pirata? Yung biglang hinarang sa gitna ng dagat, tas kinuha, no? O kaya biglang nasunog yung barko, kaya nasunog yung Lazada items. O kaya lumindol sa gitna habang umaandar yung barko, kaya naman lumubog yung barko. Anong kino-cover natin uli? Yung mismong cargos, yung Lazada items. Yun ang maganda sa marine cargo. Kino-cover ni Liberty yung mga goods, merchandise, movable items, no? Transported from one place to another. Pero pagdating dito sa Pilipinas o kaya doon sa destinasyon niya, tapos na yung coverage niya. Now, meron naman tayong tinatawag na inland marine transit, which is purely land ang gagamitin. Let's go back sa example. Yung Lazada items from South Korea, dinala sa North Harbor. Tapos wala namang nangyaring bagyo, wala namang nangyaring lindol, walang nangyaring sira. So safe yung Lazada items. Na-imagine nyo na ba kung anong gagawin doon sa Lazada items kapag na-unload sa North Harbor? Di ba sasakay siya sa truck? Pag sinakay siya sa truck, i-deliver niya yon or dadalhin niya sa mga ibang destination. Halimbawa, sa warehouse, sa Lipa, sa Batangas, sa Davao. Ngayon, habang bumabaybay yung mismong habang nagta-travel yung mismong truck, dala-dala yung cargo, pwedeng magkaroon ng claim doon. Bakit? Pwedeng mag-collapse yung bridge, mahulog yung truck, kaya masisira yung cargo. Pwedeng magbanggaan yung truck. Pag nagbanggaan yung truck, pwedeng masira yung cargo. So, yun ang kino-cover sa inland marine transit. Okay? So, we still have 2 more products before we end, and let's go back to Tara. Okay, let's turn the next slide, Abby. Okay, property floater. Ayan. Sige, i-turn mo yung next slide ulit. Second to the last product na to, and then we end our product presentation. Abby, Princess, and the guy beside you, I want you to pay attention with property floater. You know why? Kasi si Tara, marami nagpapakot sa kanya na property floater. Medyo pag-usapan natin ng maayos to, ganito yan. Yung mga SUV, AUV, no? Yung mga L300 van, mga Fortuner, Toyota, Honda, yung mga yan kino-cover yan sa motor car insurance. Tandaan niyo yung motor car insurance. Pero ano kaya yung mga sasakyan na ginagamit sa job site na hindi naman nire-rehistro sa LTO? Paano mangyari sa kanila? Meron tayong tinatawag na property floater insurance. So yung mga yung mga machineries and equipment na ginagamit ng contractor habang nasa job site na hindi naman licensed for general road use, ibig sabihin, di ba, hindi naman ginagamit to para paandarin talaga sa highway, hindi katulad ng mga kotse, di ba? Ito kasi ginagamit to para lang sa construction sites. So, yung mga excavator, bulldozer, crane, backhoe, pag yan tinamaan ng kidlat, nasunog, na bagyo, na volcanic eruption, kino-cover din natin yun. Okay? So tandaan nyo pagka mga sasakyan ng mga katulad ng ganito na nasa screen, hindi yan motor car insurance, kundi property floater insurance. Yan. Okay, let's have one more, the travel assistance plan. Yan. Now, before we end and we call Tara, after this, I'm gonna explain what is our travel assistance plan. Okay? Now, show to us, Abby, yung last slide. Yan. Okay, it's like this. Abby and Princess, si Liberty, meron tayong tinatawag na travel assistance plan. Ibig sabihin, any Filipinos or foreigners going abroad from the Philippines, ano bang gawin nila sa abroad? So, syempre, mag-i-enjoy magbabakasyon, hindi naman talaga trabaho ang ipupunta nila doon, hindi naman talaga sila I mean, it's really for leisure time. They will go back here in the Philippines again. You may be wondering, pwedeng may mangyaring aksidente sa kanila, di ba? Like for example, if I go to Paris, if something happened to me, like nanakawan ako doon, na-snatchan ng bag, halimbawa, na-aksidente ko, nagkasakit, na-hospitalize ako, o kaya nawala yung mga important documents ko, o kaya na flight delay, na flight diversion, kino-cover namin yon travel insurance. So, pwedeng family, pwedeng group, pwedeng individual. Now, kung meron kaming insurance abroad, traveling abroad, outbound, meron din kaming domestic travel. Ibig sabihin, dito sa Pilipinas, dito ka lang pagala-gala, meron tayong tinatawag na domestic travel. Pwedeng group, pwedeng individual. Okay? Now, I know this is the simplest way of explaining to you this afternoon kung ano tong product. But I can tell you that maybe some other time to be scheduled, pwede tayong mag-schedule ng matagal-tagal na usapan tungkol dito. Princess Abby, hindi ganito kasi kabilis i-discuss yung detailed ng bawat product. Di ba ang daming product ngayon? Hindi pwedeng isang oras lang to. Minsan tumatagal ng 8 hours. 8 hours or 12 hours. So, I will be hearing from Tara what we will be doing next. Kasi ito guys, yung the way ko in-explain sa inyo bago naka-record, di ba? Tama bang na-conscious ako? Parang hindi naman. Sana sa pag-record nyo nung tinuturo ko sa inyo, ma-recall nyo gaano ka simple natin pwedeng i-explain sa kliyente nyo itong tinuturo, yung product, ha? Pero pag mga detalyado na, mag-schedule lang tayo ng detailed orientation. Kasi I'm telling you, with the new products, it will take mga 12 hours. 12 hours. Ha? 12 hours. Natawa kayo tuloy, no? 12 hours. Ano lang to kinikwento ko lang to no? Okay, so nandiyan ba si Tara? Let's go back to Tara.
Hello.
Tara, we're done na. Hello. Tara, ganito, I just mentioned to the two ladies, yes. This is the last slide we're done. Tara, I know you know that for them to be able to know the full details of a particular product, it will take 12 hours and more, and so on. These are in layman's term, di ba? Tama? Natawa sila eh. Kasi syempre, direct we're going to talk. Why do we need that product? Sino ang pwedeng i-insure? Ano-ano ang hindi pwedeng i-insure? Paano mag-compute? Ano ang sample ng premium computation? Paano mag-compute? Ano-ano ang mga checklist ng claim requirements para pag nagka-claim ito isasubmit? Ano-ano yung mga factors bakit mataas yung premium, mababa yung premium, bakit tinanggap at hindi? Yan ang pag-uusapan natin ng buong buo. Yun. Ganon, Tara.
Sige. Sir Jay, thank you so much, Sir Jay.
Thank you. I really had a great time uli.